Michael from Pickles Fishing in Eden on the south coast. I love fishing for the deep water fish, the unknown. You don't know what you're going to bring up. You can drop down, you can come up with a little ocean perch. We have dropped down and we've lost broadbill. I've come up with one of the biggest thrasher sharks that I've ever seen in my life. And I cut it off because I just didn't want it anywhere near the boat. So we don't know every time we drop down. We go and plan to catch a blue eye, we plan to catch a harpooker, but at the end of the day we could be bringing up a shark, we could be bringing up nothing, or we could end up with a broadbill. It's that unknown that I just want to get out there and try and tame. So we could fish anywhere from 100 metres for a trumpeter, out to 550, 600 metres for the harpooker or the blue eye, and those species depending on the ground we find. So the bottom structure we could be looking for could be a wreck, it could be the slabby ground, it could be a canyon within the canyons, like a deep crevice. We go looking for those grounds. Again, a bit like trying to find bait inshore, we try and find something that's got a bit of sign and we'll drop down and see what ugly fish that we come up with. I've been lucky enough to get some maps off some of these commercial fishermen. These are treasure maps for what we want to chase. These maps are worth more than some of the gear that we use. I've been offered a lot of money for these maps and I still haven't parted with it. These are my secrets now. Weather is the biggest challenge we face down here. A lot of the spots we want to go to are a long haul from home. So we can get caught between sou'westers, nor'easters. So we're in a unique little spot where it juts out on the map and we're open to the elements at all times. You also need a capable boat, like the one behind me. Shark Cat, 24 foot, twin motors, twin tanks, lots of fuel. And with the Cat, it is safe and stable, so you can fish in a little bit of slop and still not get beaten around while you're trying to fish. The biggest killer of deep dropping and deep dropping reels is current. A lot of guys put down bigger and bigger sinkers, up to 3 kilo sinkers. This burns out most electric reels no matter what the quality. So Penn with Hooker Electrics have brought out this reel to get that slice of the deep drop market. And I've been wanting to get my hands on one of these for the last couple of years. I've been hanging out to see this hit the market. And somehow the captain's crew have beat me to it, and even though I'm meant to have these in my shop, they've got one before me, and that's just not on. So the good thing about the Penn International reels, they are lightweight and compact. What they've done with this, they've brought the drag from this side across to this side, and then they've built the reels in their three different models: auto stop, detachable, and just the standard electric. So there's some pretty cool features with this model. It has a variable speed control on the side here. With the 30, you have a maximum of 15 kilo of drag, and as the models go up, the drag ratios get higher. The good thing about this, if you do happen to pick up broadbill up, it is going to be capable of doing it. It will pull a 15-pound sinker up and down all day. So all these reels run a 2 horsepower, 12 volt, 24 volt brushless motor. This model will retrieve at up to 150 metres a minute at full speed. So we're going to time see how long it takes to winch up. We're not at full revs. We're in 120 metres of water. And we're already up. So Trav's on the other side using a conventional outfit and he's still going. So that took 30 seconds to bring that up then in 100 metres of water. That's quite impressive. So a minute 32 to wind up by hand, 30 seconds using the Penn Electric. So the good thing about this, I'm going to get another drop down. The drift is a little bit quick today, but I should get 2 or 3 drops out of this to the conventional outfit, 1 drop only. The beauty of coming up and down quick is we're getting a feed, we're not wasting our time. They're not our ideal target species, but we're not going to go home empty-handed at this rate. One of the reasons why I like these reels is they're built off a reel that we can trust. They're built off a game reel. The drags, the mechanism, everything is adapted to fit that reel. So with this reel, we do actually have a detachable level wind system. You can unscrew it at the back here and it just pops off. Ease of use of first rigging up, and also with most level winds, you need the line to run evenly, so you can reset your level wind to make that line run smoothly backwards and forwards again. The motor housing is constructed of a one-piece alloy billet. So this model here weighs about 3.5 kilo as it is. Once we add a little bit of line there, there'll be a little bit more, but it'll be around that 3.5 kilo range. For the auto stop, we want it at 0. Again, we just press and hold the button. When it comes up in the menu, clear counter, we can set that back to 0. We'll leave it at 1 metre from the rod tip. That way we know we're not going to wind the line into the rod tip and damage the rod. This is how we used to do it in the old days. We made a drill attachment to go onto the handle of our reels, so when we had a dud catch or we were just winching up, we didn't have to sit there and do it by hand. The key to getting this line on to start off with, because we're not running a mono backing, is the crosshatch. So run the line across rather rapidly and get a nice crosshatch so it builds a good base for when we top the reel off with the level wind. My shop is a graveyard of electric reels from all different types and all different styles, brands, and all different problems. They overload, they blow up, the drags wear out. The good thing about this, it is built off a game fishing platform, so the drag should be solid, the reel's going to be solid. While what we're seeing here at the moment, the motor is definitely solid. So there's 4 colour options that you can go through. There's blue, yellow, red and white. The line capacity at a quick guess of this at the moment is going to be over 1200 metres of 80 pound whiplash. So this reel isn't cheap. And as I said before, I've been hanging out to get one of these in my hands. I've been looking at these for years. It is not cheap. It is over $5,000. But as you know, you pay for what you get. And this will be something that will last over all the others. So the rods for deep dropping that match this reel are the Ocean Assassin 37 kilo. This is the standard, comes with a roller tip, and the tip moves with the line. Makes it easier for when you're deep dropping, but it is a roller tip. This is the same rod that I've modified. I prefer it with a guide over a roller tip, less maintenance and less things to go wrong. So for a complete outfit, you probably haven't got much change left out of $6,000. It is a lot of money, but there's a lot of technology in this there, and the quality is in this reel. It's just one of those things you buy once and you don't ever buy them again.